I think we often underestimate the effects women have had in politics, especially historically. So in general, I think if you want to think about almost any major progressive social transformation, there is a significant part of women's involvement. So, for instance, in the development of the welfare state, Theda Skocpol has written about how it was the widowed women and mothers of the Civil War who made the first major pushes for federal recognition that it's not just soldiers who returned home who deserve a pension, but that widows deserve pensions as well. So we get the first massive expansion of the United States national government in terms of its obligations to care for its people, in large part based on the contestation of women as mothers and wives. We also, if you look at labor movements, women are kind of crucial in the development of labor movements too, and in the creation of the protection of women in the workforce that then get kind of universalized for men. So there's a very famous Supreme Court decision called Lochner, which said that the government couldn't interfere at all in labor contracts, which meant that, your employer could force you to work, 18-hour days, or there was no way for the government to create safety protections in in what sort of work you're able to do. And the way that got overturned was when a government made a protection of women in labor, specifically, that the Supreme Court, in this kind of very odd and not quite feminist move, says, listen, the government has an obligation to protect women, and so if we're protecting women in business, then these sort of interventions are both legal and constitutional. And so it reversed the notion that business is 100% free from government, all on the basis of the status of women.